Hit on the button. Oh, yeah, what a catch!
And the Seattle Mariners just completed their sweep on the Kansas City Royals. And thanks to Texas losing, the Mariners now have a full game lead on the division. They did win 3-2, and let's just get right to it. First, it was Teoscar Hernandez hitting that home run to center field to make it 1-0. And before I go any further, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification, as I would love to keep growing this channel. I want to do this long term. So let's keep this going. Next, it was bottom of the fifth where Julio Rodriguez hit a home run to center field. It was left field, actually, not center field. Why does it say center field? With Josh Rojas scoring, as he did get on base. He did make that stealing, hustling effort, and Julio Rodriguez hit that 2-run home run to make it 23 home runs of the season. And also, Luis Castillo was just absolutely on fire. Here is his stat line. He pitched 7 full innings, very strong innings. He walked just 1, 6 strikeouts, and just 1 hit was given up. And I thought that Scott Servais was going to give him just 1 more inning, and I do think he should have, because here were some scare moments of that game. And before I get into that, you got to give shout-outs to the defensive efforts by Eugenio Suarez and Dominic Canzone with an amazing diving catch where if that catch wasn't made, this could have been a completely different game. So what a difference that Dominic Canzone and Josh Rojas has made on that offense. But I will say, I still miss Paul Sewald, and we will miss him more eventually. And then you had Gabe Speier. He was coming in, and I did not agree with this decision because I know that Luis Castillo pitched 95 pitches, but if you had the hot hand, you really should have just kept it going. Like, if that part was not broken, like, don't even fix it. Like, I really think you should have just let Castillo pitch 1 more inning, so that way you could have saved 2 arms. You could have saved 13 pitches of Topa, and you could have saved 10 pitches out of Speier, because what happened after that was a 2-run home run given up, and then Gabe Speier gave up another hit, which things got really out of control. But fortunately, Justin Topa, although he gave up a hit to make it more stressful, although it kind of did work to the advantage because it did keep the guy at second base and it did provide a double play opportunity, but that wasn't really much needed. And once he got in, Eugenio Suarez got the out, so that was a great defensive effort by him. But then Justin Topa, he struck out 2 batters, including Salvador Perez, and he is still their best hitter in the game, but he got him out. And then Andres Munoz came in, and I thought I was going to get the Andres Munoz of Friday and the other game against the Chicago White Sox, but this time he just mopped it up in just 14 pitches. It was 10 strikes and just 4 balls, and he pitched amazing. 3 strikeouts. He was really using that fastball. There was no fear on that. They saved the game, and once again, thanks to the Texas, and the Mariners won, and once again, thanks to the Texas Rangers, Mariners have that 1-game full division lead. So what an amazing offensive performance by the Mariners, and even the pitching wasn't too shabby either. And now we go into Monday against the Oakland A's, where we got Bryan Woo pitching. Then Tuesday, it's going to be George Kirby, and then the third game, you got Bryce Miller. So I know a sweep is not reasonable, but a sweep would be ideal. Just imagine finishing that. I mean, you got to get the sweep because it's Oakland A's. They're in a tank job situation, but I think based on what's been going on, I think a 2 out of 3 is going to be a little bit more realistic, as you just can't for sure guarantee sweeps at all. Sweep is a very tough thing to do in baseball. So I would say just try to get at least get 2 out of 3, but definitely push for the sweep, especially when you're playing a team that may not even be in Oakland anymore. So definitely go for that. And with that strong pitching that you got with Bryan Woo, but he is still coming back from that injury. So I expect Monday to be the toughest game out of all of them. But Bryan Woo really is going to need a very strong outing. He's going to need a very strong outing because he's just coming back. And if he can't go deep and the bullpen has to do the work, you're going to burn through the bullpen going into the later games. So you definitely want to get a win out of that. And then Tuesday got George Kirby. He is known for the lesser run support, unfortunately. So we'll have to see if he even gets run support because he kind of doesn't get any. And Wednesday got Bryce Miller. So we'll see what happens. And those are my quick thoughts on the game. And once again, if you do like this channel, you did like this video, you did like my live videos, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification, as I am wanting to do this for the long term. As I am at 654 subscribers, let's get me to 660 by the end of this day. I think that's very much possible because I've kind of been on a 2-day streak, and help me get to 700 by hopefully maybe the end of this month with the pace I'm going. I think that's kind of possible. And then let's get me to 1,000 by playoffs, if very much possible. So we'll see. But once again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for dealing with my flexibilities of the Texas game, the Toronto game, and of course the Mariners game. And have yourselves a great day. If you're in Seattle, enjoy the weather while you can, because we're still kind of dealing with some smoke. And everyone, have a great day and go Mariners.